some script guns wrapped around the axle. Can't go anywhere till that's taken care of.
Life's end, set your spirit free with nary an exception. So honor your forebears with every breath. You should ask no.
That courier should have been here ages ago.
Lest mortal chill should come and seek Necrom to commune with death. You will die one day. You'll be revered one day. Will you seek the waiting shore?
What do you need?
I gave perfectly clear directions.
I was sure this was where I parked my guar.
Can't they keep the servants inside during the day?
That courier should
Shouldn't
have
have
been
let
here
it dry.
ages ago.
Now it'll never scrape off. Still some script guts wrapped around the axle. Can't go anywhere till
point
that's
in
taken
working.
care of.
I'll just have to wait.
Ugh. I think I stepped in something.
When I look upon this savage land,
Shouldn't have let that dry. Now it'll never scrape off.
at its mountains high, I give thanks that among the ashy
Who has you
sand
long?
grow the
I gave perfectly clear
mushrooms on
directions.
which we all rely. Mushroom towers, strong and tall, protect our local
Good evening, everyone. How we doing? Good evening, everyone. How we doing? Good evening, everyone. Welcome into the stream. So yeah, right. Just to give you a bit of an idea, in case you're wondering, I don't actually have a kind of fixed schedule, however you pronounce it, when I'm going to stream. Because I'll tell you why. And the reason for that is simply because if I put times up on a kind of a calendar, I suppose you could call it, of when I'm going to stream, it puts pressure on me. And if I happen to not be able to do a stream of an evening, I feel guilty. So yeah, it's just a weird thing. It's just me. I'm just the way I am. So anyway, yeah, that's just a weird quirk of my character. But yeah, so the idea is to stream as much as possible. Definitely weekends. I want to do longer streams. Tonight I'm not going to spend too long tonight. I'm not going to make it a long stream because it's Tuesday evening, and I do have a full-time job during the day that I do every day of the week. So I need to I don't want to be streaming for too late or till too late or for too long, just to make sure I'm in bed early, whatever, just so I'm ready for work tomorrow. But anyway, enough about my private life. But yeah, we're going to play a bit more Elder Scrolls Online this evening, and we're going to do a bit more exploring with my character. Just get past Viria. As you can see, I've changed to Sharp. Now, if you remember, the last stream that we did Sharp's companion quest and got him added to our collection of companions, which is really cool. I wanted Sharp, so he's now my companion, and he's going to travel with me for a little bit. I probably will bring back Miri at some point, but for now we're going to just travel a little bit with Sharp around Necrom, try out his combat style, and yeah, and just build a friendship up with him. Well, Viria actually needs to build a friendship up with him. So, what we're doing tonight? Well, what we're going to do, I'm going to wrap up this, going to get this quest done for Nario because we love Nario. She's our friend. So we'll get that quest done from Nario, and then what we're going to do, go to the map. Go to the main map. What I want to do is I want to check out the delves. So let's have a look at the map. So there's a delve here I'd like to go to. There's 6 delves somewhere in the map, but I'm going to find the one at the moment. So we're going to have to obviously travel around a bit and try and discover where these delves are. At the moment we've only got the one unlocked to us. But yeah, I want to just travel a little bit more around Necrom this evening, and try and locate all of this. At the very least, find the 6 delves. If we don't go into them all, at least unlock them. Oh, there's another one there. So yeah, there's another one there. So that's the Anchor Egg mine down there. We've got Camon Naroon. Camon Naroon there. I'm not going to bother with the bosses because the problem with that is you need to do it with other players. And unfortunately, because Necrom is now a bit old and everybody's probably playing Seasons of the Worm Cult, unfortunately there's probably not going to be many people playing those delves. So, but anyway, doesn't matter. We've got a couple of. We can see we've got a couple of delves unlocked, so we'll try and find them. So that's the House Drea's camp we need to go to, and that's where the servants are. We're currently there, so let's head in this direction. Go find the servants. Come along, Sharp. Let's go. Now, is that the right quest marker there? Yeah, it is. Notice as well, look, I've just noticed as well, because they just recently brought out the update 47 for Elder Scrolls Online, which has brought us 2 new dungeons for the current Seasons of the Worm Cult, which is awesome. I'm looking at my compass, and if you look underneath the icon there, look, there's a distance. That's new. That's a brand new thing. They never did that before. So that's really cool. So I now know that I've got 54 metres to get to the customer. To get to my and there we go. There he is. Akigo.
I have nothing to say to you, friend of the Dark Lady.
Let's talk to him.
Word travels fast in Old Isra, outsider. I heard you work with the Dark Lady. Last time she came through, I had to clean up 3 bodies. If she sent you to ask for my help again, the answer is, politely, no. I do not want her to be angry with me.
And this is new too. Learn of a new feature here. Replay dialogue. That's a new feature as well. Let's just click on it.
Word travels fast in old Israel,
Love it.
outsider. I heard you work with the Dark Lady. Last time she came through, I had to clean up 3 bodies. If she sent you to ask for my help again, the answer is, politely, no. I do not want her to be angry with me.
That's cool. I like that. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, I like that. Because oftentimes you're in the middle of having a conversation with a particular NPC, and you've got all these other voices around you, or you suddenly get attacked by an enemy, and you don't often you miss out what you hear. So that's a cool, good feature. I like that. That's a good little quality of life feature they've added there. She wants to know what you may have heard about a spy in Telvanni. Again, apologies. I can't do a female dark elf voice. So I'm just going to do what I can with that. So apologies on that one.
Just information? No risk to scale or tail? Very well. I don't know about a spy, but a servant leaves the quarters late every Sundas and Middas night, then returns early the next morning. No idea who, but there's always a strange smell the next day.
Can I look around the servants' quarters? What can me and my companion shop? Can we have a look around the servants' quarters?
What? No. It's locked for a reason. We servants don't have that much. I won't let a stranger in to go through our meager belongings. Nope, this key stays right here with me.
Do you really want me to tell the Dark Lady you refuse to help?
You wouldn't. You would? Fine. Working for House Telvanni is just one terrible moment after another. Here. But I don't want to know anything about what you do in there. Just leave the key in the lock. I'll grab it once you leave.
Alright, Akigo, I'll do that. Alright, in we go then. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that having the Intimidate and Persuade perks is a little bit easy, really. Because I know. Right, am I supposed to... Oh, yeah. What am I... Okay, so we need to go over here. Have a look up here. So we're looking for some information. So there's a little box there. We're going to have a mushroom box. Have a look at that. Fake jewellery. Grab that. Chest in the corner here. Beat up footlocker. We've got in here. Jar of Kaguti musk. Well, that's probably what's making the smell. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Yeah, just those 2 things. All right, so we don't need to look at the 3rd thing. Cool. Anything in here that we can grab or search? Dresser, search. There we go. Yeah, it's always worth searching dressers, nightstands, drawers, wardrobes, that kind of stuff, because jewellery boxes. Because oftentimes, as you just saw, we picked up diagram for crafting, so we're going to learn that. There we go. And we also added to our lockpick quota, so that's really cool as well. So yeah, it's always worth searching things around. Another pro tip as well, if you're playing if you're new to Elder Scrolls Online, you probably know, but read as many books as possible, because you'll find that often you'll pick up a skill from them, or they're lore books for the Mages Guild if you're part of that. So yeah, okay, right, cool, let's go. I think we've done what we need to do here.
Did you see that woman outside? If looks could kill, she wouldn't need those knives.
Shh. She asked about her assistant. Just keep your head down.
Okay, well, there's an arrow above his head, so it's optional to talk to him, but I like, as I say, I like to get all the conversations that go on with the NPC, so I'm going to talk to him.
Was that you, rummaging around upstairs? If you're a new servant, then I hope you learn to respect other people's belongings. Also, and I'll try to say this gently, your smell is quite pungent.
Ever heard a servant leave at night?
I have, and I wish they'd do it quietly. I won't tell the head steward, but they could repay my discretion by not disturbing my sleep. And no, I don't know who it is. Staying ignorant means I don't need to lie when someone asks.
What about a strange smell?
Yes, and it's right in front of me. Have you been wrestling in the swine pond?
Yeah, it's the Kaguti
Probably
mask.
with the servant that sneaks out late at night, I imagine. Please take that smell and leave. We've been trying to air out this place for weeks.
Heard any gossip lately?
Well, last week, the head steward assigned me to Master Sulis's quarters. He's friendly in public, but exceedingly mean behind closed doors. I heard him talking with Masters Foves and Bilsey about a secret project, but I didn't get any details.
Oh, thank you, Servant Norris. That was really helpful. Alright, okay, out we go then. So we've done that. Back to old Isra.
Hey, hero. Find anything pertinent?
And there she is. The lovely Nario. She is absolutely... She is one of my favourite NPCs in this game, along with Rigat the Brash and Razum Dar. There is... I mean, this is what I love about this game. There's some really terrific NPCs in it.
The servants around here love me. They know I'm here for bigger scribs than them. Well, come to think of it, I have had a writ or two for servants over the years. 3, actually. Anyway, find anything useful in there?
I found this jar in the servants' quarters.
You brought me a jar. Ugh, it reeks like Asha's undergarments. Why in the world would a servant need a jar of Kaguti musk? I can't think of a single useful purpose other than to stink up the place. Did Akigo have any useful information?
He said a servant leaves every Sundus and Middas night. The quarters smell awful the next day.
Well, I'd say you'd found the source of the smell. But why go out on specific nights just to return with a jar of stink? Could it be some sort of weird romantic rendezvous? That's no courting ritual that I'm familiar with. Anything else?
Masters Sulis, Foves and Fils are working on a secret project, apparently.
Now that's interesting. Certainly worthy of the efforts of a spy, depending on the nature of the project. Let's you and I keep this to ourselves for now. See what else we can learn about this secret project.
Yeah, I agree, Naru. I'll go search the Drea's settlement now. Alright, cool. So let's go find the Elven settlement. We'll mount up. He's got a cool horse. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. So we need to go this way. And it's 430... 400... Yeah, I'm not going to... We're not going to... So, yeah, we're going to go... Oh, there's Kagutis everywhere, so we've got to watch out for them, because they will attack us. Oh, look at all this stuff everywhere. Let's go this way. I need to watch those things over there. Those things are nasty. So it's looking like we need to go over there. Now, let's try. Apparently they've introduced swimming for mounts, so let's try that out. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. I love it. For those that you know, Elder Scrolls Online never had a swimming feature. You'd go into the water on your mount and immediately your mount disappears and comes off. So that, another fantastic quality of life addition they've added in update 47. Love that. So we can now take our mounts in the water, and that's not going to be the way in because it's blocked, and take them swimming. That's awesome. I love that. So it seems they've made quite a few really cool little... Hang on a minute, what was that? What was that? What was that? Something I can collect? Oh no, it's a creature. Yeah, so they've made quite a few little adjustments in this version update, which is cool. And I know for a fact players have been screaming for many years about being able to swim. You know, so we're going to go into the... Let's go, wandering in. Now we'll come off our horses. Yeah, there is lots of enemies in here as well that are going to get aggro with us. So we'll take them all out. Nice, and there's a level up for sharps already. So something's... What's going on here? What are they up to, these elves? Because they don't normally attack House Dreas. Okay, we're going to do some quick... Obviously, because of the golden pursuits, we're going to keep mining. So I'm going to just stop and mine some pewter very quickly.
Good to get stocked up.
Right, so we've got something over here to look at. So let's get rid of these dudes first of all. Get rid of this sword dancer. It's looking like Sharp is a warden because he's using the Cliff Strider thing to fly down on them. So let's guess what this is. Report on Operation Siphon. Councillor Rolls. Our operation in Old Isra continues undiscovered. The source of information we established within the Assembly of Masters provides regular updates and passes along private documents. Their value cannot be understated. It's gold well spent. You requested details about our process for securely exchanging information late every Sundus and Midas evening. Tradisum hides a new cache of information among the northern nests of local Kaguti. Then we collect the missives from the nest each Maundas and Turdus morning. One would think that a direct aid to a Telvanni master would choose a less odorous place to conduct business. But I cannot disagree with the results. We remain grateful that Tradisum so willingly provides us information, whether from arrogance or greed. Their loose lips have become a wellspring. The seasons of effort required to acquire an aid of this stature have paid off. The current phase of our operation should conclude soon, but we will maintain this flow of secrets for future use, in service to our great house, Tanel Durez. Alright, so that's that bit. So there's something as well to look at over here, so we'll get rid of this dude. Oh, we've got another. We've aggroed everybody else now, so let's get rid of this dude. Search him. Give Sharp a bit of a help out there. Grab his gold. Oh, there's something else glowing on here. Game update. Camp update. Game update. We have the usual number of rule breakers and layabouts for a camp of this size. Hulver sneaks food to the slaves after dinner. Dadank sleeps during her guard shifts. Branos smuggles contraband through some of the hired labourers. Inform me of any judgments and punishments you deem appropriate. I will see them carried out. Okay, cool. Right. So, yes, well, what was we doing? There was something over here to look at, wasn't there? Let's go and have a look at that. In here. Letter concerning Tradisum. Noble Sovali, I humbly ask your understanding for sending this letter of request directly to you instead of through our chain of command. We have a request of some urgency that doesn't have time to flow through the typical administrative channels. As you're aware, I'm engaged in a long-term operation to extract information from the leadership of House Telvanni. Our agent inside, referred to as Tradisum, passed us the following note during their recent information drop. I don't know how, but the Masters learned that they have a spy in their ranks. One of them, I suspect Master Sulis, enacted a writ of execution from the Morag Tong. I knew this work came with risks, but I believed I'd stay protected. Now there's a good chance I wind up with a knife in my gut. Since the risk has grown, I want to take some urgent steps. I'd like you to transfer another round of my seasonal pay into Master Sulis's accounts at the bank in Necrom. This should temporarily alleviate my growing fear of this hired assassin. If you hesitate at complying with this request, consider it in lieu of future information. Going forward, I want to start using codes when I refer to my targets. That way, if I'm caught, I have deniable plausibility. Please use the following names in the future: Sparrow for Master Sulis, Bristleback for Master Foves, Beetle for Master Filth. Please let me know if I can expect the financial transfer into Sparrow's accounts. If not, we have no further need to engage in business. Our effort of infiltration has produced excellent results. It would be a shame to lose such an important source over a little extra gold. Please expedite the requested transfer and send reply once it's complete. Movis Dreas. Okay, so we've got one more thing to look at, which appears... Oh, I was talking to Nario, so let's go find Nario. She's down here, skulking about. That she does. Gonna mine some Dwarven ore first, though. stuck on all the bleeding rocks.
Over here, hero. Got anything interesting for me?
I certainly have Nario.
Elsie's report didn't do this place justice. This isn't a camp. It's a House Dres foothold in House Telvanni territory. Any chance you found anything that will help us find the spy in there?
Care to tell me about yourself? Why are we asking her that?
You think we've reached that point in our relationship where I smile? Fine. I belong to the finest league of assassins in Tamriel. By eliminating anyone who threatens the stability of the system. The great house. You mean other than the fact that I have a writ for someone named Tredessim who apparently doesn't exist?
Right, this is a
that House
glitch.
Dres has a nearby camp, or that
Because I've
I
already
will
asked all
be
this
directly
information.
Elsie's report didn't do this place
Alright,
justice.
okay, well, for some reason, it's not letting us tell her about what we just discovered.
Elsie's report
there we
didn't
go.
do this place justice. This isn't a camp. It's a House Dres foothold in House Telvanni territory. Any chance you found anything that will help us find the spy in there?
This report refers to Tredessim as a direct aid to a master.
Well, that narrows down the list of suspects, and it also tells us how they exchange information with their contact. They're using the Kukuti nests to the north as a pickup spot. Did you find anything else?
The letter indicates Tredessim was worried. They want to shift blame to Master Sulis.
Add all this to that jar of Kukuti musk you found in the servants' quarters, and I think we're getting close to catching our spy. Using false names to identify the masters. Clever, and demonstrates a sense of humor.
Should we warn Master Sulis about the gold in his bank account? I can read that again because I had trouble speaking then for some reason. Should we warn Master Sulis about the gold in his bank account?
Not quite yet. This could just be another diversion. Let's not jump to too many conclusions just yet.
Or what's next?
So it appears that an aide or servant leaves messages for House Dres at the Kukuti nests to the north, using the musk to keep from being attacked. First, go to Talhulan and update Master Sulis. Then we'll check on those nests.
No problem, I'll go do that right now.
The clues indicate that Tredessim is an aide to one of the masters, who also sleeps in the servant quarters. They use Kukuti musk to approach the northern nests to exchange messages with House Dres. Update Master Sulis, then join me at the nests.
Should we go over what we know so far?
Not a bad time to review the evidence, though I strongly advise that you not mention any of this to the mouths and masters at Telhulan. Where would you like to start?
What do we know about Tredessim?
The Dres call the spy Tredessim. They're a servant, but more than that, a personal aide to one of the Telvanni masters. We also know that Tredessim passes information to the camp House Dres established outside Aldezra.
How does Tredessim pass information?
We deduce that Tredessim leaves their quarters late at night to drop information off at the northern Kukuti nests. They use musk to keep the beasts from attacking. The next day, Dres agents recover the information.
Now, I don't know why suddenly Elder Scrolls have started doing this. We know what, so I don't know why we're just re-going over what we already know. It's a bit weird, but yeah, it's something they do. They never used to do this. It's something, that they've started to do recently. Do we know anything about the information Tredessim is passing along?
Only speculation. It probably has something to do with that secret project the servant mentioned. Something that Masters Sulis, Boves, and Thusi are working on. Beyond that, it could be anything. A lot of important business happens in Telhulan.
And is there evidence of a master's involvement?
Hard to say with confidence. Tredessim sent a letter requesting a transfer of gold into Master Sulis' bank account. And we could interpret that as evidence of his involvement, but it could just be a diversion. Let's not draw the wrong conclusion.
I think I'm caught up now.
Good, because we still have a lot to do. Head back to Telhulan and update Master Sulis. Placate him, but don't give him any more information than necessary. We're still not sure if he's involved. Then meet me at those Kukuti nests to the north.
I will see you at the nests. Alright, okay. Now, I thought I saw a delve come up. I don't think I did. Right, that's going to a completely different area. Alright, okay, well let's head back to Telhulan. which I believe is in this direction. So we're gonna head over. Oh no, there's a bridge here. I was gonna swim, but there's no point. There's actually a bridge that we could just go on the bridge rather than getting wet. I do like some of these new kind of things they've brought up. That they've started doing these new quality of life things. It's a really good idea. So here we are, back at Telvanni. Might give Sharp one of my mounts actually. Sharp, talk to me, buddy. Buddy, talk to me. No, not go back outside. God's sake. Alright, Sharp, let's talk.
Need something.
Now I did give... Oh yeah, look at that, he's got swoop. Oh yeah, so he's a warden. Nice. Fungal forage, that's cool. That's a healing spell, so that's really useful. Witness bite. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Cool. Right. Mounts, here we go. Let's give him a mount. I know he's got a mount, but I want to give him another mount. Let's give him a... So he's an Argonian. Would he ride up? Well, yeah, we're on a horse. Yeah, he wouldn't ride a cat. Don't have a neck socks. He definitely wouldn't ride a camel. That would not look right on him. And he wouldn't ride a wolf. Don't have any spiders. Got a scent trap, but again, no, he's not. No, it's not him. Hermitage servitor. No, he's not a Daedric person. No, we won't give him a Durzog. Oh, I wish I had an Indrik. I want Indrik for me. Quasi Griffs. Welwas. No. Tharakas. No. Okay, well, let's give him... Yeah, let's give him this. Let's give him the Dwarven Warhorse. That's I reckon that's him. No, I reckon this is him. And the Auroran Warhorse is definitely him. So why? What's going on here? What are you referring? Oh, I see. Want me to put it down there, do you? Right, Sharper's Knight conjures ice armour for themselves and nearby grouped allies. Sharper's Knight reduces the damage taken. So what's he got? He's got Swift Assault, Swoop. What does this do? Sharper's Knight unearths a group of fiery Shauk, then that attack deals... Yeah, so that's the Shauk. Healing. Should we give him healing, or should we just wait a bit? Yeah, let's give him sleep mail. Yeah, let's give him this. I reckon this would be a good thing for him. Alright, let's go talk to Master Zulis.
Ah, you're assisting the Morag Tong agent, correct? As busy as I am, I can always spare a moment for the hired help.
Now you asked me to give you an update on the investigation. We're close to identifying the spy.
Oh, that is good to hear. Even though the Assembly enacted the writ, I know that Naryu is under no obligation to keep us informed. I appreciate it. I know better than to ask for specific details. The Morag Tong prefers to work unhindered. Anything else?
Could you tell me who attends the Assembly of Masters meetings?
The Masters send representatives to the Assembly, our mouths. They have the authority to speak in our names. Some sessions require a Master or two to attend, as well as any aides and servants. Scribes take notes so every Master can stay informed.
I heard you were working on a special project.
You did you? Interesting. Yes, I'm working on something with Masters Foes and Thilsey. We've been meeting frequently until fairly recently. Then Foes stopped attending. He's worried about the spy. His aide delivers him notes after each meeting.
Thank you for your explanation.
A very informative update. Thank you. Now you should get back to it. We'll all feel safer and more secure once this spy has been dealt with. Permanently.
Any guess as to the spy's identity?
To a Telvanni master such as myself, everyone is a spy and a threat. It's something of our way of life. Hence the need for you and the Morag Tong assassin. A fresh set of eyes and a dagger to get the job done. I suggest you get back to it.
Care to tell me anything else about your secret project?
Not especially. I suggest we change topics.
That's sus straight away. Alright, okay. Read a book. Someone's analysing the Argonian lusty maid. Oh, hang on, we've got a thing over Master Foves as well. Okay, let's talk to him.
Hireling, I hope you have a strong sense of discretion. Talking to Master Sulis like that may not be wise. I have concerns about him. Have you and the assassin made progress?
We're close to identifying the spy, but other than that, I can't say.
I totally understand. What some call paranoia, I call prudent caution. This spy could cause irreparable damage to the Assembly, if not to House Telvanni itself. Tell me, what did you and Master Sulis talk about just now?
He explained the workings of the Assembly and how the Master's engaged in special projects.
Did he now? How easily he let slip confidential information to a stranger. I know others find me grating, but I've spent my life making House Telvanni stronger. This spy threatens our stability. I need you to find them. Eliminate this threat.
Mate, you've got a real cross face. Look at the way his face is. Look at it. So his eyebrows are pointing downwards. He's one angry guy. Look at him. Not even slightly happy. It's like a real kind of sneer on his face. It's horrible. I don't like that at all. Not nice. Nario and I are working on that.
I don't like this feeling of the wolves at the door. Your confidence encourages me. Thank you for talking with me. Now I must go. I swear my aide Gito is avoiding me. Just between us, he's let his grooming lapse. His odor is quite unpleasant.
You seem suspicious of Master Sulis.
I'm suspicious of everyone, especially my peers and rivals. You have to be, in my position. Sulis, though, he's changed. I don't like it.
Changed how?
He has a new urgency about him. Always wants to talk about some new idea or another. For example, Sulis mentioned our secret project, yes? He insists that we meet in person. And with a spy and possible assassin roaming this tower? Ridiculous.
Care to tell me anything about the secret project?
What? No, of course not. What part of the word secret are you unfamiliar with? No, I cannot discuss our project. Sulis should never have mentioned it to begin with.
You mentioned something about your aide?
Oh, Alam Gito. Yes, he's been my loyal assistant for a number of years. Maybe I've been working him too hard. Seems like he has no time to keep up his appearance. And the smell! Perhaps I should get him a room outside the servants' quarters.
Thank you, Master Foes, for your time. Alright, okay. So, we've talked to the Masters. Let's go find Nario. At the nests. Wow, night time, that was quick. So we've got to go this way, it seems. Oh, I'll try and avoid that river. Oh, there's a few things to avoid. Yeah, we've got to avoid these trolls, they're nasty. Search the Kaguti nests. Okay, so wants us to go over here. Right, Let's go for our horses because we're going to have to do some fighting, I would imagine, because of the Kagutis everywhere. Alright, let's do it. Let's get cracking with this. We didn't get out of the way of that one, did we? Oh, there's Naru. Hello, Naru. So we need to go above. So we need to go up there somehow. Gets him dealt with. So he needs to go up. Bull Kagutis are a little bit stronger to deal with. We have to deal with this guy first.
What can I do?
Nothing. Go away, Sharp. We don't want to talk to you. Not right now, mate. I want to grab the crap off of that. Right. So we've got. Oh, we've got a baddie here. Bartola the. Healing. Oh, he's still alive. Now he's gone. Thought we got him. Right, so something over here.
Plenty you can do with
Drez message. Alam. The time of secret names is over. The Morag Tong will find you, if they haven't already. I just hope this message finds you first. As soon as you read this, come to our camp to the south. Do not hesitate. Don't make any arrangements. It's too late for anything other than running. You performed a great service to House Drez and deserve to be rewarded. We'll escort you off the peninsula and back to Drez territory under our protection. You'll receive a new identity to keep you hidden. You will no longer be Alam Guito, but you will at least be alive. Alright.
Interesting. Let's talk with this in fresh air.
No, let's get this one first of all. Tredessim. Your information continues to pay dividends, and our gratitude only grows. Your recent message about the Permeation Snare project greatly excited our House Mages. If House Telvanni were to wield such an incredible weapon, it would tip the balance of power too far in their favour. Your efforts ensure peace in our land. As requested by Bristleback, we forwarded the gold into Sparrow's accounts. If anyone comes snooping around, this should hopefully provide enough suspicion to draw attention away from you. Please communicate to Bristleback that we appreciate all of his assistance. We look forward to a long and fruitful relationship. Alright. So we've got the letter. There's a dead body on the floor here. So yeah. Right, let's go and talk to Naru.
I smell like a Kagudi, this place smells like a Kagudi, and you definitely smell like a Kagudi. You see that letter you found?
Here, it indicates that Alam Guito is Tredessim.
Master Foves' aid. Interesting. Once House Drez heard about the writ, they must have panicked.
So now we go and confront Alam Guito?
Not so fast, hero. Have we found everything here at the Kagudi nests? There might be more clues scattered around this Drez message relay.
I found this other letter.
Oh, what's that on the letter? Are you sure that's just mud? Why don't you just read it to me from over there?
Guito gave the Drez details about a weapon called the Permeation Snare.
Ah, probably that secret project the servant mentioned. Foves is part of the project, so as his trusted aide, Guito gains access to the details. May have even taken the notes himself. What else?
Someone named Bristleback aided Guito and forwarded gold into someone named Sparrow's account. We know that. That's the aide.
Bristleback. Sparrow,
Yeah.
that letter from the dress camp explained these code names. This means Master Foves worked with Gito this whole time. They even tried to frame Master Sulus as the spy. Can't say I'm overly surprised.
And what's our next step?
My next step is quite clear. I kill Gito. The writ covers Tridecim and just Tridecim. Anything you want to do beyond that is up to you, hero. Let's return to Telhulan. Hopefully Gito is there so I can wrap this up.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Meet me in Telhulan. We can finish this there.
We will, indeed, finish it there. Let's go, Sharp. Are you ready? Let's ride. Let's avoid these Kaguti. Oh dear. Oh, sorry, horsey. Hang on, we're going the wrong way here. Going the wrong way. I was wondering why the distance was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the answer was simply we were going the wrong way. In we go. There she is.
Tell me, assassin, have you dealt with our spy?
Not yet, but I'm about to. Looks like we got to that letter before Gito. He never received his orders to slip away and make a break for the dress camp. Makes my life easier.
What happens now, Naru?
Now I complete my writ. I figured you'd want to witness a professional at work. After all your help, you've earned that right.
What about Master Foves? He was in league with the spy.
The rules are quite explicit. Only the name of the writ is my target, and that's just Tridecim. Gito is the spy, and he's my target. Anything more is up to you. Do you want to tell Master Sulus about Master Foves' plan to set him up?
No. No, let's just stick to the writ.
Right. Won't take but a moment.
Before you go, Forsey did promise me something for bringing you that letter.
Did she now? Too bad she went and got herself killed. Typically, I wouldn't take on someone else's debt, but I think I can make an exception. Nice work, hero. You earned this. Now, time to finish my end of the contract.
Okay, thanks, Naru. Nice working with you. Let's watch this.
Master Foves, it seems your aide has been speaking out of turn.
No. Mercy, please.
If you're certain, assassin, then do as you will.
Please. I'm just hiding. I did what I was told.
Help is so difficult to come by. Pity you had to kill one of the good ones.
Alright, let's talk to the masters.
Thank you for your work in closing this matter. I saw Naru and you whispering in the corner. Are there things you're not telling us? Ah, well, I'm sure everything important will come to light in due time.
I'm sure it will, Master Sulus. Goodbye. Stuck up elves. Master Foves, what have you got to say for yourself?
Well, I guess that ties up your part in all this. You better hope you chose correctly. I would hate to have lost a fine servant for nothing.
Master Foves, I don't care about what your concerns are. You know, not my problem. Naru had the writ. I just watched the expert at work. And if you don't like that, well, But it was the right decision. Anyway, we knew it was. Naryu. Can I talk to Naryu? I can. One last time.
Another job done. Despite all the running around, it always ends the same. I quite like the simplicity, to be frank. Be sure to look me up again, hero. Always a pleasure.
So, what's next for Naryu Virian?
Sharpening my blades. You never know how soon I'll need to draw them again. Then a trip to Necrom, I think. I should pay my respects at the necropolis while I'm in the area. I put a lot of ancestors in those catacombs.
Naryu, see you around. Always a pleasure to work with you. Take care. Alright, we are done. Oh, mate, you should... Bad choice. Bad life choices. Alam ends up that way. Alright, okay. Let's have a look what we got left to do. So we've still got an awful lot of quests around Necrom to do. Personal effects. Law books to pick up. The Antiquarian Circle. Call of the High Ordinator. Got something down here. That's for glory. Anchor Egg Mine. Delve. Yeah, let's go try and find some delve. So that's the Camon Naroon. And there's a quest to pick up there, the Traitor's Trade. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to those. So we are up here. Let's recall to the... We've got loads of money. We've got 50,000 gold. So let's just recall to the nearest way shrine.
No point in working. I'll just have to wait.
Alright. Map. Got a bit of travel, bit of way to travel. What's this here? Yeah, that's all the other locations. Yeah, that's the way off of Necrom. We don't want to go there because we're not leaving at all yet. So let's have a look. We've got a lot to do still. Plenty to do while we're here. Alright, let's go. Oh, don't know what that was, but that was fun. There we go. Close to our first delve.
Why are all the writs? I hope you don't work for my quarry. No, you don't look a type. Huh. I'd rather not have to do everything myself. How would you like to be a distraction? The Morag Tong are keen to see this writ taken care of, so there's plenty gold to share.
What would I be a distraction for?
The punishment of Luafan Romavel. She convinced those Kamonatong scoundrels to take Argonian soldiers hostage and force the Ebonheart Pact to pay a large sum for their release. I'm here to ensure that her plan fails, and she never hatches another.
So it looks like we've got another guy here from the Morag Tong. And what do you want me to do?
You're a distraction and a secondary measure. We cannot let either Luafan or the soldiers remain in their current positions. Free the soldiers and do something to draw out Luafan. Sound an alarm, make noise, but leave the kill to me.
Alright, I'll free the Argonians and help you kill Luarfin Romarvel.
With you providing a distraction, this writ just got significantly easier. Kimona Rune is just ahead. Are you ready to see what traitorous cretins like Luarfin Romarvel and the Kimona Tong can do?
Who exactly are you?
All you need to know is that I'm an agent of the Morag Tong.
And if you're one of the Morag Tong, why do you need my help?
This writ bores me. I'm used to sneaking through entire armies or into well-guarded houses. Thugs pose no threats. With you in the mix, this writ could be interesting.
Tell me about Luarfin Romarvel.
Well, aren't you demanding? She's an enterprising member of the Kimona Tong, a group of dark elf lowlifes. They believe in a lot of nonsense. The competitiveness of their smuggling prices, dark elf superiority, the security of Kimona Rune.
If the Kimona Tong is keeping the soldiers hostage, why does your writ focus on one dark elf?
It was her idea to capture the soldiers and threaten the entire Ebonheart's pact. Of course, she's the one I've been contracted to kill.
And how does this threaten the Ebonheart Pact?
Think about it. How would you react if one of your allies held your soldiers hostage? That's why I incorporated releasing the prisoners into my plan. Is it a little more work? Yes. But in this instance, it's worth the effort.
What is this place?
You mean you don't know? Why come out here then? Very well. It's a smuggler's den of the usual unsavory dreck. Are you familiar with the Kimona Tong?
No.
They're criminals who hold on to archaic ideals. It's no coincidence they devised a plan to capture Argonians. Dark elves have a sordid history with certain races, and the Kimona Tong find pride where others see vile history.
So the Kimona Tong are xenophobic?
Quick to the draw, aren't you? They have foolishly short memories if they think the old ways were best.
Do you know where they're keeping the soldiers?
All I've been able to gather is that the prisoners are separated, and probably in different buildings around Kimona Rune. They may even be guarded. Try to make as much noise as possible. You are creating a diversion, after all. All you need to know is that I'm an agent of the Morag Tong.
Yeah.
You see the blades, do you not? I grant the fool unfortunate enough to become my target, the long sleep. And before you ask, the Morag Tong aren't affiliated with the Kimona Tong. No reason to wet my blade with the blood of the unworthy. And I don't kill for money or superstitions like the Dark Brotherhood. Writs are issued to us by the Grand Master and sanctioned by the great houses. Of course, it's a means of keeping the houses in check, if you will. The existence of the Morag Tong ensures peace is maintained. A writ is sanctioned, and we act. We do not get to choose. So the Grand Master decrees, so it will be done.
Okay, we've asked this already, but we'll ask it again because obviously
Well, aren't you demanding?
yeah, we've.
It was her idea to
Yeah.
think about it. How would you
Right,
react?
so we've asked all the questions we need to ask.
Remember,
Let's.
you're my distraction. Make a commotion in there.
Gotcha. Kimona Rune. Right. Let's have a look. We have got a sky shard there. So we're coming there, the boss is there, so we're going down here, first prisoner's here, and the next. We go round. I'm assuming that we go to this sky shard. Yeah. Alright, let's just... Okay. Alright, we'll keep it on the map.
That will teach them not to cross us.
Indeed. Nothing up here to collect. Alright, cool. Get the right quest up actually. We've got the wrong one up. Trader's Trade, that's the one we want up. Okay, so it's telling us to go up here. So the first prison's obviously up here. There we go, there's the first one.
These smooth-skinned fools will regret capturing me.
Sharp is
You good?
beastly.
Of course you are.
Yep, this is the way in. There goes one up here. Let's get you out. They've got trolls in cages as well. Wow, that's impressive to actually be able to catch trolls.
Tied up with trolls.
Ah, now we've got to face some trolls. Oh, great. Cool. Troll down. So let's have a look. Where are we going up here next? I'll take it. Yep, so we're going through here next. He's getting me with a shovel, is he? Tuck down. No, nothing over there worth grabbing. We've got another troll to deal with. Troll down. So there's one there. Right, let's have a look, check the map. So that's, yeah, so we need to go this way. Okay, cool. So we keep going this way. Oh, cliff striders, great. I hate these things. That's exactly why, because they just zip. Another one to deal with. Oh, I tried to avoid it, didn't work, did it? I mean, they're not difficult to beat. They're just a they're just a pain when they dive bomb you like that. It's just a nightmare. Nothing up there. No, can't go in there. So we'll keep going. Nothing to collect over here. Don't appear to be. No. Okay, keep going. Oh, we've got more cliff striders. Oh, I need to do it quick enough there. Okay, keep going up here. Let's make sure we're not getting... No, we'll go there to get to the Sky Shard, it looks like. We'll get the last guy here, then head towards the Sky Shard there, come out the Sky Shard, and then head towards the boss. That's what we'll do. go. There's the next guy. Set him free.
I thought I'd be tied up there for ages.
Cool. So it looks like, can we go up here? Alright, so this is the last kind. So what's up here then? This is highlighted. Why is this highlighted?
Where is that swit? Doesn't she know how inconvenient this is?
Oh, that's her.
Where is it? Oh, there. That gong. Ring it. She has to come see why it sounded. Ring it, and I'll introduce Luatha to my blades.
Intruders? What's going on here?
Okay, well, I'm assuming he's done it.
Free the prisoners if you haven't already.
Alright, so let's look where we need to go for this. Yep, so we need to go this way to get to the Sky Shard. Got another level up for shot, nice.
Heal me!
Take your gold. Yes, please. Right, so we've missed it, so we need to go back. So this is, yeah, this is the way to the Sky Shard, I believe. Yep. Uos, Sharp is absolutely smashing it.
You're going to regret this.
Not as much as you, mate.
You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
Look, let's not go down there. We don't want to fall down there. Oh, we've got a pattern. Nice. There's a Sky Shard. Let's go and grab that. Yeah, it's a bit sluggish on actually. The actual E button is really sluggish doing anything. It seems to be. There's a bit of a delay before it actually does what it's supposed to do when we have to interact with something. So that's cool. All done. No, we're not going to jump off there and kill ourselves. That would just be silly. No, let's just, yeah, we'll jump. Right, let's go find the boss. We'll leave that one be. Oh, there's steps there. Yeah, so we've got those steps. That takes us back to the boss. there's definitely a delay with the E button doing anything. Yes, we go this way. Ooh, a Taurus. Normally Tauruses hang around with Falmer, not on their own here. Beast Caller down. Right, there's something over here to collect or read. Yep, not going to read all that. Takes too long. He's dead. Get rid of this hatchling as well. They're not as threatening as their big grown-up counterparts. Right, so we should be coming to the boss through here. Oh, it looks like the boss has just been killed.
Outsiders. Creature, attack!
There we go.
Me?
So we've got to get rid of the Tauruses first before we can attack this thing again. There we go. Down. Cool. Boss down. And this is the way out. Is there a way we can get down without hurting ourselves? It doesn't look like it. Alright, okay. Yeah, you. Next hound's dealt with. Blood-sucking, horrible things. Yeah, we're done. Nothing down here that we need to... No, that's the start. Okay, well, we're out of here. Delve done. Cool, right, we need to go and find Matey. There he is, Asher.
Captured by a dark elf, then freed by one. Do you think I'm just going to ignore them?
I don't care what you do, as long as you don't mention my part in it. I don't know how that sergeant knew about my involvement. I hoped having you free them would rid me of this inconvenience. Still, despite this unfortunate turn of events, I ended Luathan, and you followed directions well.
I thought you needed me to free them to cause a distraction.
Why can't both be true? I told you what you needed to know, but yes, I hope the soldiers would know only your face. Still, I promised you a reward. Take it. We should part ways before we attract any more unwanted attention.
Cool. Asher's spare axe. That's pretty cool. It's one-handed.
Now, it's off to Necrom for me. Don't be offended, but I hope I don't see you there. Not for a writ, anyway.
What are you going to do in Necrom?
You know which organization I belong to and what I do for them. Surely the answer to your question is obvious. I don't know the specifics yet, but I'll find more details once I'm there.
What about the Argonian soldiers?
Now, why in oblivion are you worried about them? They're soldiers. They know how to fend for themselves and how to find their commanders. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Why did you ask them not to mention your involvement?
We did our part and freed them from the Commander Tong's grasp. The root of the problem has been solved. If they talk about either of us, then this nuisance may become a much larger mess. And as of right now, it's a mess that I do not have to
please.
Alright, well, Asher, nice working with you. Still prefer Nario. She's a much better person than you, but there we go. Ta-ta. Let's talk to them.
Decisions to make. We were taken against the pact, but ruffians and vagabonds never care for treaties. I have much to think on.
Do you know what you'll say?
I must either lie about our whereabouts and say that we were lost, or tell the truth and become embroiled in potential political machinations. Neither is appealing.
How did you get captured?
We weren't captured. We were kidnapped. Those dry scales came into our camp, stamped out our fire, and brought us here under the cover of night. They're cowards. They plan to ransom us. I'm not surprised an assassin was sent to deal with them.
Did you know Asher was coming?
So that's the assassin's name. No, we had no idea anyone was sent. But I knew those thugs' plan would attract the pact leader's anger. I'm sure some of the great houses know what happened here, but Asher asked me not to include it in my report.
Why would he do that?
You'd have to ask him that. I'll have plenty of time to think about his request. Those dry scales may have kept us bound, but no one ties our tongues against our will. Whatever my report, it'll be what we want, not what Asher decrees.
Goodbye. Don't blame me. You stick to your guns, girl.
The faster we head back to the others, the faster we're away from this place. It makes my scales itch worse than bog mites.
Thanks, Corporal, for that information.
We'll set off as soon as the feeling returns to our legs. Not sure what we'll say about our absence. Gamal's is the one who has to make the report. Feel bad for her.
Voice of thunder. Yeah, I love it. You don't sound very like a thunderous voice. But hey ho. That's cool. Right, nothing up there, no. Alright, delve done. First delve done. Oh, we've only got 2 sky shards. We've got a whole 16 sky shards still to find. Wow. Alright, well, okay, let's get cracking then. Move on to the next one. Right, let's head over to this boss. Let's see if there's anybody there on the off chance. Maybe we can just piggyback and join in.
Ready.
No. No, it looks like the boss has just been recently killed. So, but what we will do, we'll have this soul gem that's lying around here, if we can. No, we can't. Right, let's pick us up. Okay. Yeah, no, we can't do this. Can't take a boss on our own. Not a chance. Even how good Sharp is, we won't be able to do it. But still, we found it. That's the main thing. Double check our quests. So we've got Pitches Envoys. That's the Apocrypha quest. And that's the main quest, which I don't want to go back to just yet. So, got the map. So was that what we were, was that a thing that I did a moment ago? Because obviously the dolmen equivalent, Necrom dolmen. I think it's, yeah, I think we did it. Dunno. Not sure. I'm assuming that thing there's the edifice. Nothing going on there, so we'll leave that as is then. Move on. Right, let's talk to this merchant actually. We've probably got a bit of stuff we can probably sell.
I enjoy seeing what people find out here. I don't love the bad luck that sometimes accompanies goods I buy from cultists.
Oh, look at the makeup on her face.
You aren't a cultist.
Never seen a dark elf. Never seen a dark elf with eyeshadow on. That's cool. No, I'm not. Right, let's see what we can sell. So we can sell lots of stuff to her. So copper ring, a lot of money for those. Daedra husks, foul hide, hickory staff. We'll sell that. Sell that. That's actually better than what we got on. Keep that for now. Sell the mace. Sell the braces. Sell the helmet. Sell that. Sell braces again. Keep all the glyphs. Got a couple of patterns I can do as well. Yep. Okay, that'll do. Alright, let's have a look at our inventory. Seems to be a bunch of stuff that we've recently got. Just double check, see if anything that's better than what we're... No, they're not, so we can research then. Right, let's learn that. Right, these sabatons, are they better than what we got? They are. Maximum health and magicka go down, but our physical and spell resistance goes up. But if we get something else of the set, we can get the health, maximum health back again. Alright, okay, let's equip that. So that's part of the lurker set. The Vex Restoration Staff of Duality, is that better than what we got? Nope. No. What's the Shadow's Hood like? No. Not very good. Okay, well, the Vivek stuff will break down because it's not that useful. What does that do? That puts, yeah, again, that impacts our maximum health and our stamina recovery and our critical resistance. Well, let's learn that. Oh, we already know that. Okay. Let's destroy that then. Cool. Need to find a bank actually. There's a few things in the, we can get rid of in the bank actually. Yeah, this ring is way better than what we got. Yeah, there's too many greens for me to ignore that ring. Put that ring back on, I think. Yeah. Cool. Okay, right, let's go. Map. Oh, we should head down to there maybe. We should go down and try and find that. Yeah, let's go and try and find that sky shard. So we need to go in that direction. Cool, chest. What's this in here glowing as well? Got a glowing letter in here. Weathered Greystone. Salvini Mavlin Greystone. The remains of Salvini Mavlin, exiled from the hallowed vaults for the crime of House Mavlin. Questioning the great Vivek. May her spirit know no peace. That's a bit mean, isn't it? And that is that. Oh, we can mine some dwarven ore over here. Just by this dead body.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Thank you, I will. Now, why is there body here? Why is there bodies around here?
A whole stack. Very nice.
Ah, he's just left bodies on that cart. That's disgusting. Right, chest. Oh, doesn't go right, does it? Right. Oh, let's take on these sharks, aren't we? Oh, I can take the fingers more. That must have burnt our hand, surely. Grab that dew. Right, where's this sky shard? Mine and pewter along the way. Alright, so we've got to go across the water, it looks like. Oh, fetcher, firefly, fetcher. Fetcher fly. They're nasty. We'll not tangle with those. It seems that the sky shard's going to be... Yeah, there we go. It's popped up now, I can see it. Okay, let's keep an eye on that seeker over there. They're trouble, those things are. Get that rune. Stuck on the rock. Oh, okay, there's spiders around here. That's fine. They shouldn't affect us while getting the sky shard. And that's going to give us a skill point. Nice. Right. Have it. Backpack. We'll search that while we're here. Get some moonstone. Right. Okay, skills. So we've got one skill point. Let's have a look. What can we use it for? We can morph that. Which I probably will do actually. That's telling me to get the... No. Oh, we could get that actually. Yeah, maybe we should get that instead of doing the morph. What does this do? Oh no, I use that a lot. No, let's get that. Yep, let's morph that. What's the advised one? Summon an explosive rune under an enemy that etches foes nearby with scrawled glyphs, dealing 9,185 magic damage over 20 seconds. The rune lingers on the initial target for 6 seconds before detonating, dealing 2,757 frost damage to enemies within 7 meters. Rune detonation cannot be primed with fulminating rune again for 6 seconds. Up to 3 allies near the initial target can activate the rune break synergy, dealing 5,339 frost damage to enemies within 7 meters. What does this do? Summon a discharging rune under an enemy. After 2 seconds the rune pulses, pulling in foes between 2 to 10 meters and etching them with scrawled glyphs that deal 9,180 magic damage over 18 seconds. An ally near the initial target can activate the rune break synergy. That's actually... let's go with that. I like the sound of that. Try that out for a bit. We'll get that next time. So what's this? This is a it's a morph, Tonebearer's Inspiration morph. So it's the morph for that. What does that do? Ooh. That's the healing. Oh, I like the sound of that. Ooh, I wonder if we give that a go. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's try it out for a little bit. We can also go back to that if it doesn't do much. I can always go back to that if that doesn't do a lot. So we'll try it out. See what it does. Right, let's find that spider. Pretty cool. Do a bit of mining while we're here.
You could craft something nice with that.
Thank you, Sharp. Right, Sky Shard got. Let's get back on the road. Oh, Hidden Kindred. Dead. I'm guessing this is going to be a quest area that we go to eventually. Oh, that's more powerful, that number 4. I like that. Yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be an area we'll come back to another time. Judging by the enemies around here and things like that, there's obviously a quest around here somewhere. Alright. Yeah, this is the glass mine. Okay, right, let's go. Right, we are trying to get to... I want to get to this over here. So, got a way, that way shrine? Yeah. Let's recall the way shrine. Okay, we'll go here first. Tag that. Let's start away. And there's the delve over there as well. Cool, so let's go in this direction.
Let's move.
Tomb of the Nameless Master. Can we go in? Nope, just tags it. That's fine. Nothing going on here. That's fine. Oh, wormwood.
All always worth stocking up.
Grab the rune. Another rune over here to grab as well. Get rid of this Quama warrior worker. Gone. Oh, another rune over here. Wow. Abundance of rune stones around here. Alright, so it looks like the delve is downstairs, down below. Yeah, we can get down there. No. Wait, did we get trapped in here? Oh, we come there, didn't we? Okay, cool. Here we go, here's the way down that I saw. Oh, another runestone, wow. So many runestones around here.
Building up a stash. Good thing.
Yeah. Certainly feels that way, Sharp. Okay, anchor egg.
Where are all the workers? The overseer.
Cindy.
You there. Do you work here? As a notary for the Quama Consortium of Necrom, I demand that you explain why production has halted. Are you aware of the irreparable harm this is inflicting on our image?
No, I don't work at this mine.
The Consortium will be none too pleased. Apologies, Traveller. I came on a little strong there. I'm an auditor sent to inspect Anchor Egg Mine. It's been a few days since their last shipment, and the higher-ups are growing restless.
They sent you to investigate all by yourself.
Please, this isn't the first workers' strike I've negotiated. Wait, you don't think something dangerous happened here, do you? Well, I have expense funds for this assignment. Might I hire you as a bodyguard while I perform my audit?
I can accompany while you do your audit, that's fine.
I'm required to inform you that as a contractor for the Quama Consortium, you are held to the highest standards of conduct. But on a personal note, thank you. Now, we'll need to inspect the pens, speak with the Overseer, and take note of the Queen.
Tell me more about the details of the audit.
It's routine, really. Whenever the Consortium believes a mine is operating below standards, they send along an auditor to run an inspection. This usually entails the Overseer providing a comprehensive tour of the Quama pens and the mine's Queen.
Are you familiar with the mine's overseer?
Orfingar. I've met him once before, back when the mine was first opened. An old fellow, tough as rocks and sweet as salt, but a hard worker. You want that in an Overseer. To be honest, I'm surprised he's late. It's definitely out of the ordinary.
Do you think something has gone wrong?
I haven't the faintest idea. I was only sent along to conduct an audit, though the Consortium did seem rather on edge. They said I should expect to hear all sorts of excuses, from cave-ins to cultists. Laughable, I know, but it's part of the job.
You think the miners are making excuses for lack of productivity?
I shouldn't jump to conclusions, especially when I haven't had the chance to assess anything yet. But yes, my employers certainly seem to think so. After all, not every worker keeps their company's best interests in mind.
Did you mention a Quama Queen?
Oh yes, a healthy Quama Queen is as good as gold around here. Their eggs are a staple food for Dark Elves. The Consortium outfits these mines with the best tools and workers money can buy.
And what is the Consortium?
The Quama Consortium of Necrom oversees the care and husbandry of egg mines on the peninsula. Their export of eggs is second to none, but even one mine operating below expectations can lead to grumbles among shareholders.
And that's where you come in.
Myself and others like me, yes. Auditors, adjusters, if you will. We assess the egg mines to ensure they continue to meet the consortium's production standards. Though that's certainly not to say I'm irreplaceable.
You're worried you might get fired.
Anchor Egg is a particularly important mine. It may seem dramatic, but I'm convinced any failure here will result in my dismissal. It isn't easy for an outsider like myself to be accepted into a Telvanni business, so yes, I'm a bit worried.
Okay, well thanks for the chat. Let's go in and check things out. Cyndia, or Cindeeth, however you pronounce your name. Right, let's go. Right, same process. Let's see where everything is. So the Queen, the boss is there. Sky Shard is there. Alright, let's go. Come on, Cindeeth. So we're going to be obviously facing lots of Quama workers.
Oh, by the green. What happened here?
Oh, they're all corrupted. Alright, so this is taking us, let's go this side first of all. Oh, didn't do it quick enough. Oh, what's going on in here? That don't look good. Foreman for Mesa.
For Mesa? Is she... No, no.
Yep, she's dead. Unfortunately. Oh, where's the...
Someone's alive? Let's hurry.
Over's here.
Now you are a welcome sight. Please tell me the way out of here is clear. We were starting to lose any hope of escape.
I'm accompanying Cindeeth, an auditor sent by the consortium. Who are you?
Show us bones. I ask for aid and they send an auditor. At this rate, there won't be a mine left to audit. I'm Overseer Ulfengar. The egg tenders behind me are Molsa and Barlock. We barely managed to escape the Quama, let alone those damned cultists.
Wait, did you say cultists?
Yes, I sent word days ago asking for more guards. We first saw them sneaking around the mine, but now they've broken in somewhere near the hatchery. They've whipped the Quama into a frenzy, and I'm worried they're trying to poison the clutch.
Are there any other survivors?
Fomessa went looking for survivors down the southern ramp. An egg tender Gain left to scout the southeastern passageways for a way out. I ended up here with Molsa and Barlock. If there are others alive out there, you'd know better than me.
Formessa is dead, but we'll look for Gain.
Oh, Fomessa. She was hard to steal, and twice as sharp. If she didn't make it, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us. Can you find Gain? He made his way towards the mess cavern not too far from here.
You think the cultists are trying to poison the clutch?
One of the egghands, Gain, noticed young Quama returning to their pens with green slime. A few days later, we started spotting cultists skulking about. What better way to poison a clutch than to taint the young ones? But there has to be more to it.
Why'd you say that?
There are plenty other mines across the peninsula. Killing this brood would only be an inconvenience to the consortium. But yet the cultists are here in full force. I'm certain there must be more to their plan, but I have to look out for the miners.
No worries, Overseer. You get out of here. We'll deal with it. Yeah, cultists. Bone flare?
And what are they doing to this mine?
Okay, where do we need to go now? Oh, we need to... Oh, we've gone past the Sky Shard. No, we haven't. No, let's go find the Sky Shard. Somewhere around here. Alright, where is the Sky Shard? Among the eggs of Anchor beyond a dead and rotting tree. Alright, so we need to go... Wait, we need to go... There. Ah, there it is. There's the Sky Shard. Oh, it literally was over there from where the Overseer is. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't see it. Right, inspect the Quama Queen. Alright, so let's continue this around here. No, I'm going away from it. So we need to go back. I've got the wrong quest up again, which is annoying. Right, where are we going now? This direction by the looks of it? Yep, this way. Cool.
The afflicted Dipor has proven most effective. It has made short work of the Seg mine.
Gods, all this destruction, all this suffering. Why are they doing this?
It's typical cultists, that's what it is.
Oh, what have they done to her? The mine is dead without its queen. Perhaps we can still harvest her pheromone gland? Thank you. The consortium may be able to rebuild the hive with that. Poor thing.
Hurry up. Oh, there's Guy. Dead as well. Ah, they killed Guy as well.
From my notes, I think this was Gyne, one of the chief egg hens.
Okay, so the boss is in the middle. Okay, so we need to go to the Quam. Where are we? We're there. Okay. So we need to go back this way then, don't we? Yeah.
Look, a notice on the pen. Let's see what it says.
So, go this note over here. Attention all egg hands. Attention all egg hands. Keep a closer eye on the scripts. I'm seeing a lot of the little ones wandering into older parts of the mine and coming back covered in green goo. Could be some sort of mould or drippage from the surface, but it's got them acting up. Twice I've been bitten by otherwise docile scripts. The consortium won't like it, but we may need to pause production until we figure out where this green ichor is coming from. Last thing we want is a sickness spreading through the mine. Ulfsir Ulfengar.
Green ichor. Could that be the source of this frenzy? This poor hive. That's everything. Let's head outside. The Overseer and the others should have made it out by now.
Well, we will do when we've beaten the boss. So, it doesn't look like I can go back that way, so I guess we need to go this way. So, boss, is that the boss there? Period's vessel? No, it's just not. Okay, so let's see where this boss is. Yeah, we need to go all the way around to get to him, it looks like. Oh, look at them all around here. Good grief.
That will teach them not to cross us.
Boss this way? Yeah, looks like it might be this way. So, boss, where are you? You should be dead ahead.
Let's make this quick.
Soon you'll fall, and Necrom will follow. Enough! Bend to Periite's will, and taste my putrescent blade. Might have to go on without me.
Oh, you big chicken, stop doing your fucking disappearing act, you twat. Got him.
Stop the oncoming blade.
Let's go. Team. We did it. Cool. We are done. So our second delve complete. It was annoying, that boss was. Nice. Okay, so where's she gone? There she is, Cindy.
Overseer, I'm glad you all made it out. With your expertise in the Queen's pheromone gland, we should be able to reopen the mine in...
Reopen the mine? After the Consortium left us to die? To sovereign God with this mine. You've got the Queen's gland, re-queen the mine yourself. We're leaving.
Orphangar, please reconsider. Orphangar? Friend, can you please talk to the Overseer? The people of Necrom will starve without this mine.
If Sindiath had wandered in here alone and gotten herself killed, how long before the Consortium sent another to find us? A day? A week? We're lucky someone of your metal was nearby. You have my thanks, friend. Truly.
So, you really intend to leave? Sindiath believes without your help this mine will fail.
It failed the moment those Consortium hawkers chose to ignore my letters. Does Sindiath really think a Queen's gland and some elbow grease will be enough to put that place to rights? You saw what those cultists were doing. It's blighted. Finished.
The Consortium will try to reopen it. Do you trust them to do it safely without your oversight?
So it's my burden then. Sure as bones. Those bastards are just greedy enough to risk it, aren't they? But the fresh Queen's gland. Bah! No, we'd need an army of egghands, alchemists, a staffed garrison. The Consortium would never agree to it.
Here, take the Queen's gland and set your demands. Sindiath will make the Consortium see reason.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Let me see this gland. And tell Sindiath we'll stay on if the Consortium provides all the staff and resources I need. The moment they hedge, I'm leaving. And taking Malsa and Barlock with me. Necrom be damned.
Alright, okay. Thanks, mate. Take care, Overseer.
That sounded like it went well. Please tell me you have some good news. I really need something to soften the blow of this report to my superiors at the Consortium.
Olfinger says they will stay, but only if the Consortium meets his demands and cleans the mine.
Oh, trust me, I'll make sure the Consortium does what is right. To send an auditor in place of soldiers? Unbelievable. The safety of the people of Necrom is my highest priority. Take my thanks, and everything that I owe you.
No worries. Thanks, Sindiath. Take care and good luck.
Good. You can start by making sure the families of those lost in the mine are properly taken care of.
Of course. Honoring those lost is the first step towards making things right. The first of many.
Cool. Alright, nice. Nice. We have got a big full, whatchamacallit again. We need to go into town, I feel, and sell some stuff. Those galoshes are useless. Those, however, are not. They will work. That's cool. We'll equip those. That is now going to give us our 2-set thing. Yep. 4 items. Nice. That's high isle. Hang on, what do we just do? What do we just do? What did we just do? I can't remember. Yeah, there we go, the girdle. Yep, so we've now got the health recovery, so we need another piece of adamant lurker to get that health bonus. We've got health recovery, but we need another one to get the maximum health pushed up again. Then 4 gives us another health recovery, and then 5 we get, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Right, let's double check how we're doing with our collections. A couple of things, still got loads to find. Right, okay. Check our map. So we've got a quest there, which is it's the Battlemaster Riven one. So we've got that quest there. we've still got a few quests to pick up. Sky Shard over there. So it looks like we've got to unlock more of the Necrom map. Because yeah, that's all fuzzed out. So I'm guessing that more of our there's the public dungeon. More of our delves are going to be up here. I think this is all still the Telvanni Peninsula up here, I believe. Alright, okay, so we've got a quest there, A Memory of Mystery. Camel Zay. Right, cool. Alright, time to head back to Necrom, I feel. Going to do some inventory management. Whoa. Let's get away from this coast. This coast is pretty bad. Cool. Love this. Love all these buildings. Just typical Dark Elven architecture. Yeah, let's not get those runes. Oh, the quest is. Pick this up.
Traveler, can you help me? Oh, thank the aid. You stopped. I've had people pass by without even a glance my way. Suppose they must think I'm bait for some sort of trap with clothes as nice as this. Really, I just need an urgent favor.
What sort of favour?
I'm a courier for a cadet branch of House Halalu. My superiors tasked me with an urgent delivery to a member of the house in Necrom. I just landed this position. I don't want to lose it, but I can't complete the delivery in this state.
What happened to you?
I turned my ankle. Serves me right for wearing these new boots on an assignment without properly breaking them in. Could you find Solny Narain in Necrom and deliver her package for me? Happy to let you keep the reward if it means I'll keep my job.
I'll complete the delivery for you.
You're like a blessing from Zenithar himself. Solny Narain should be at the graveyard in Necrom. As for me, I suppose I'll fashion a splint and hobble my way to a settlement, with the comfort of knowing my professional reputation will remain intact.
How exactly did you manage to turn your ankle?
I was indisposed for a moment off the side of the road when I thought I heard a snake. Not ideal when you have your pants around your ankles. You can probably imagine the rest.
Do you need a healer?
No point now. I've been waiting for so long that even if my boots were broken in, I'd still never make it in time. Funny thing is, I bought this ensemble to treat myself for landing this position with House Halalu. Should have just saved my gold.
What's so important about this delivery, anyway?
Per the courier's oath, your job isn't to know, it's to take the parcel and go. All I was told was that it's very important. Between you and me, they say that for all deliveries to the members of House Halalu. But the less I know, the better.
Alright, goodbye. Well, let's go. Okay, where was I going to go? Yeah, back to Necrom. Right, yeah, so I'm back in Necrom now. basically what I'm going to do now is it's just going to be stuff that's going to be boring. I'm not going to make you sit through it. It's just going to be me doing inventory management before I pack up, stop playing for the don't play anymore. But yeah, so I'm going to leave the stream there. Thank you so much for your company. If you join me in the chat today, if you're watching this back as a video after I've recorded, I thank you for your support. Yeah, that's it really. Keep safe everyone, and I'll be back again soon with another stream. But in the meantime, take it easy, and yeah, I wish you all the very best and have a good day tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye for now.
You strike me as someone in need.